Hi Sagittarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Sagittarians, Sun, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering the last week and the last few days of December 2021 and then entering into 2022. So this is from the 27th till January 2nd. And before we get started, I'd like to thank Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen offers personalized readings for those seeking questions or needing some clarity in certain areas of your life, such as love and relationships, career, work, finances, dream interpretations, or you just need some life, spiritual guidance. Keen has your back. Keen is an affordable way to meet new readers, and when you sign up, it's super easy. You just fill out a brief questionnaire, and it'll then link you with a list of recommended psychics based on your specific needs. So I had the pleasure of getting a reading with Jonathan, who I've had readings with before in the past, and it's always really a good time. It feels like I'm talking just to a friend or someone I can trust that understands me, hears me out. And we ran down and talked about a certain situation with person, place, or thing. And he picked up the energy super quick and fast and kind of gave me, the rundown and answered so many of my questions, confirmed to me a lot of things that I was already feeling and picking up, and made me feel more comfortable about my decisions and, what I'm doing moving forward. Even highlighted certain things that maybe I didn't pick up or I didn't notice right away. And it's nice to get an outsider's perspective and someone who's kind of thinking outside the box. When you're so in the situation, sometimes you don't see everything. So it was really nice. It was much needed, and I felt a lot better about my situation and about what was happening after our reading. And they have a whole variety of different types of readers, mediums, psychics. You'll see different ratings and reviews about them, so you can really choose the one you feel is most fit for you. And it's awesome because the readers are available 24/7, so there's always someone online. It's really easy to schedule a reading. And the sign-up process is also really simple. You can sign in once you have your sign-up or register. All you need is an email, you create a password, and you're ready to go. And if you're new to Keen, your first 5 minutes with any reader is $5 with my link below. And once you're a user, Keen will send you unique discounts each week. This makes getting regular readings super affordable. So it's a really awesome way to get any questions that you have answered in a matter of seconds. So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get your first 5 minutes for only $5. Try keen.com/Nicloves, and thank you so much once again to Keen. And I like the energies for this week. I think you guys will enjoy it as well. So on the 29th, we have Jupiter entering Pisces. So this is expanding compassion, kindness, love, spirituality, faith, healing, forgiveness, love, all those things. So you will definitely be feeling it. And I feel like this is a beautiful way to kind of close out and end off the year. And then on the 1st, it's the new year. Even though for me personally, I feel like Aries season, the beginning of spring, is the new year astrologically, but happy New Year's. And on the 2nd, we have Mercury entering Aquarius. So the way we think and communicate is very fixated, having stronger opinions, expressing ourselves in a more unique individual way. With this placement, I feel like it's very smartass energy, very matter of fact, like F your feelings. This is what I think, this is what I know. I'm right, you're wrong. So it feels like people are just have fixated opinions and thoughts and beliefs, okay? But thinking really outside the box. And then we have the new moon in Capricorn. So new status, new goals that you are setting for yourself or that you're already kind of in place and working on right now. Okay, all right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so my lovely Saggies, when it comes to your health, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I don't know why I'm seeing fire. So maybe you're building a fire, or you got a bonfire that you're doing this week, or you're starting a fire at home in the chimney, putting some logs together and sparking the flame, making some marshmallows. I just see you being around fire, or you're heating the home, but with like logs and like wood, or doing like some kind of bonfire, maybe in the front or in the backyard or something. So be careful. You don't hurt yourself, but I feel like nothing's gonna happen. But I see you being around fire, or starting a fire, or kind of heating up your home or heating up yourself, and maybe you being the star, and you like if you're getting together with family or friends, it feels like you are the star, like you are the entertainer, or you're the one kind of keeping everything in order, keeping everyone lively, happy, dancing, singing, or whatever. It feels like you are kind of the life of the party, or you're the one that's energizing everybody, or everyone wants to be around you. Okay, so you may be very magnetic at this time and have a lot of cool things to show people or things that you want to share, and you're feeling really high energy, high vibes. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel we have oppression. So I feel like you could be receiving, or you feel resistance from people. Maybe you feel like you got some haters or some people who are kind of just criticizing you or hating on you, or maybe competition, like almost like competing with you. Maybe there's a boss or coworker or someone at work or at school who you feel like has it out for you, or is always giving you a hard time, or is always just like being really nitpicky with you, like more so than with other people. So this person or this energy, someone could be kind of hating on you or feeling kind of jealous possibly of who you are, your talents, your gifts, your position, and maybe feels like, or just doesn't like you for whatever reason. They're just hating, they're just jealous for no reason maybe. But it just feels like you may be receiving some like opposite energy, but it's not gonna phase you, nothing's gonna happen to you, so don't even pay any attention to it. But it does feel like maybe someone is trying to like bring you down or take your shine away because they are not getting it on their own, okay? I feel here also a lot of indulgence. So you could be spending a lot, or maybe you're purchasing a lot, or maybe you had to buy a lot of gifts for Christmas. But it feels like there's a lot of spending here, a lot of things that you need to purchase or buy, or a lot of spending you've already done maybe in this past month. Okay, all right. And I also feel here that you could have accumulated certain things. Maybe you bought something and this person found out about it and they got kind of jealous of it because they want it, or they wish they could have it, but they can't get it, or they can't afford it. So feel like here's some jealousy from someone or some people, but don't mind them, okay? Because your real friends and people who actually care about you and love you are going to be happy for you. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you shining. Everyone else, don't pay them any attention, okay? All right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have Serenity, Knight of Crystals, and Three of Crystals. Wow, so it feels like your mind is on the money. Like you're all about business this week. It doesn't feel like you're thinking too much about like love and relationships. You're kind of just like work mode, or thinking of planning for the future. You're kind of just like mind on the money or on your business. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be past, present, or future situation, but time really doesn't exist. It's all intertwined. So whenever you watch this, it's probably when you're meant to watch it. And this applies whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay. It's just the energies, okay? Take what fits, leave the rest out. On this side, for this other person, we have the Seven of Cups, transformation in reverse, and the King of Swords. Okay, so who could you be dealing with? Well, it could be a Scorpio or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or also an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So like this person could be an Aquarius and have a Scorpio moon or something like that. So it could be a mix of air and water. But of course it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So keep that in mind. I know I always say it, but I gotta say it, okay? So I feel like here that someone is confused, or feels like they're getting mixed feeling, or they're receiving mixed feelings because they feel like they're getting mixed signals, mixed energies from you. And it just feels like you're kind of you're a little bit hermit mode this week. You're kind of just to yourself, private, being low key. You're not really trying to be out and about or do too much, doing the most. Maybe you're doing a lot of internal reflection, a lot of internal work. Maybe there's a lot of paperwork, documents, things that you got to get done. And you're cleaning up, organizing at your home, you know, your business or whatever. It just feels like you're very focused on your other areas of your life right now, and you're not really paying too much attention with like love and stuff like that. Like other things are taking your time and attention. And it feels like sometimes you just need space. And this week, it just feels like you kind of just want space. You don't really want to be bothered. It's nothing personal. It's not like you're annoyed or anything, but you kind of sometimes just need to unplug. And this person maybe kind of gets, they get thrown off by it, or they're like, what? Like, what is, like, am I annoying them? Do they not like me? But it's really just you being in your own head. Like, you sometimes just need space, but this person maybe doesn't see that, or doesn't realize it, or doesn't know that yet. But I think as they get to know you, they are gonna realize that, and I feel like they respect it. They respect your space. At first, it kind of really confuses them and throws them off. but they learn to kind of just adapt and be like, okay, that's just how they are. It's nothing personal. But they're not going to give up on you. I feel like they're not going to give up on you or just completely cut you off. I think they're just learning to learn you. They're getting comfortable in learning you and just how you are, how you operate as a person. But it does confuse them, it does throw them off. But I think they're like, okay, you know what? Like when they're like that, let me just back off, give them space, let them do their thing. And then you slowly come around. You just don't like to be pushed. I feel like you don't like to be forced to do anything. You like to go and do things at your own pace. And that's when you feel most comfortable. So right now you could be working on something. And I feel like as this person shows you that they respect your space and they're not smothering you or doing too much, you actually like that. You start to want to get closer to them because you see that they're not all in your bubble or like, you know, overwhelming you or bombarding you with questions or trying to, I don't know, pin you down. It just feels like they respect your freedom and they give you your freedom. And I feel like as a Sagittarius, your freedom, your space is like gold, you know, like you don't like anyone taking that away from you. And as soon as you feel like someone is trying to take your freedom, you're like, oh no, bye, you're far away. But because this person's being really respectful of that, but still there for you, I feel like you're going to start to work together with them and want to kind of be on the same page, be on the same terms with them and show through your actions. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're more so showing through your actions that I feel like you're not communicating as much or you're not communicating as direct and clearly with them, but your actions are showing you that you're just busy, you're doing other things and you're not just like messing around and fooling around. But I feel like you are going to start to work together with this person side by side and actually do and kind of try a little bit more to make them happy or to speak the same language, speak the same love language. Because right now you're kind of just like on the money, you're more just go, like action oriented, you're not really in your feelings or anything like that. This person's a little more emotional right now because they're kind of thrown off, but they're learning to kind of understand you. They're like learning you and how much you need space or your freedom. And at first it throws them off, makes them feel like mixed signals, mixed energies, but they're like, oh, you know what? It's okay. Like I don't want to freak out. I don't want to like act crazy. But they're not giving up on you. And I feel like they feel some kind of connection with you. It's like a deep connection, but they don't know how to explain it. So they don't want to just like throw in the towel or just like let it all go over something petty, over something that they don't understand. But I feel like they may talk to you more. They may be more upfront, more direct because they seem to they need to ask you questions or they need some kind of answer from you. And I feel like they just want more communication maybe from you. Communication could be something that is very important to them. King of Swords is coming up in the upright. So I do feel for the most part, they are high vibrational, very smart, really intelligent. Maybe they work in like tech, computer engineering, could be a communicator, maybe journalist, broadcaster, writer, author. But I feel like they're a really good communicator, really, really smart, really intellectual. And I think you respect their opinions. You respect what they have to say. And when they do express themselves or when they do finally like say something to you, I think you really take into consideration their thoughts and their feelings because you know it's coming from a sense of like truth, not of urgency, not of like trying to pin you down, but you know that like what they have to say is like coming from the heart and it makes sense. It doesn't sound la la land or like all over the place. But I feel like you're gonna want to work together and want to make it work. You're just taking your time. I feel like for you, it takes time to open up, to trust someone. Not because you're trying to be difficult or anything like that or play hard to get, but I just really feel like you want to see that someone really likes you for you and doesn't like you for other reasons or have alternative motives, and you're just taking your time and opening up to this person, and you want to see that you guys really are on the same page and really compatible and can work together as a team and not be against each other, be like in competition of each other. Although I don't feel that with this person. I feel like they support you or they want to support your dreams and goals and they're very there for you, but they also want to be respectful of your space and your freedom. But sometimes like before they really knew you, before they you guys were getting closer, it kind of threw them off. It kind of made them feel like they didn't really know you, didn't really understand you. But I think over time, they're going to start to really get you and just understand how you operate, how you are as a person. Okay. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit more in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, okay? I also feel someone here who could have like ashy hair, like light brown or ashy blonde hair, or have light eyes, hazel, green, blue, or have lighter features, or could have like dark hair but light eyes, okay? It could be like a mixed match. I also feel someone who's really intense, like has deep emotions here, and could have a really good sense of humor, but could have like a dark, sarcastic sense of humor as well, okay? And also someone who could have a really nice smile and be really charming and charismatic. All right, so we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. And I will, hopefully I've already had the 2022 predictions for each and every sign posted by now, or it will be posted very soon. Hope you will enjoy that, okay? Take care and Happy New Year's, guys. Bye.